Yeah, yeah. That'll be an interesting set to see because it's certainly a tough matchup. I've talked to some other Steve players like Mario and Shin think it's dumpster dog, and they're probably right. But you know, I have faith in my boy.
The way that I perceive it is that Falcon like has a decent time when Steve doesn't have resources, right?
Yeah.
And when Falcon knows how to break the blocks.
Right,
Like if Steve's just sitting behind a wall mining, then Falcon's not gonna have a good time. But if Falcon can like either get in over the mine wall or like find a way to like deal with the blocks and make Steve not want to mine, I think it can be like okay. You know, that's just how I perceive it.
I think Falcon kind of beats up Steve like really hard. It's just that getting in is very tough. Especially how Bencho builds walls.
Yes.
He doesn't do the traditional 3 high. That's when he's breaking Falcon. He doesn't 3 high. It's kind of like there. I'm just an experience.
Yeah.
But,
and I have a similar time as Game & Watch because like the only thing different is we get the shield break on. We saw this in the squad strike. He is going to be able to find that kick of player this time though. Yeah, we do have minTea and Kit going here. We got Sephiroth versus Ken, and a big combo from Kit right there. Just finding that neutral air into down air. The Ken classic. He plays Smash 4. Remember when Ryu used to be able to nair down air you?
I've seen the clips. I've seen the clips before my time a little bit. A bit of Zoomer build.
Yeah, fair enough.
Before my time.
I'm 10 years into this game, bro.
Hey, I'm like 5 at this point.
Yeah.
I still feel like I don't know anything. But, you know, minTea, an interesting player, doesn't travel a lot outside Madison events.
No.
A lot at West Town Brawls, and actually this past summer season had a few interesting upsets.
Yeah, has taken sets from me.
Sets from you, and
set
it's
Mario.
not just you. Sets from Mario, sets from other people. You know, I was in the PR committee this past season, and there's a minTea's name comes up a lot.
Interesting.
Upsets, yeah. So not like
there's the short.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Sephiroth slightly too high percent to try and get that SDI out of there. If you're unaware, you can SDI up and in on Ken, and the shore you might fall out of the shore. Sephiroth just too big to work at that point. That's kind of like the downfall of Sephiroth. I think he's a very cool character. Too tall and too floaty.
Yeah, he gets
Mewtwo syndrome.
Definitely hits his head on the door on the way out, and then after everywhere he's going.
Oh, are you kidding me? He was at 49 before the up tilt.
Man.
He was at 49. That's that tall floatiness coming in.
It's just every day for Kit. You know, Kit, I love the guy. Great guy.
Oh, yeah.
One of the nicest people in the scene, in my opinion. Really, number one for the past 2 seasons of the UW Madison PR. He graduated already, so went out on top. Inconsistent at events recently. Looking at some of his events, has some good wins, has some not so good performances. I guess.
I think
He plays Ken very aggressively, which I think is to his benefit and also to his detriment sometimes.
The thing with Kit is that Kit lives and dies by Ken, and that's just how he is as a player. He has a couple other characters. When I first met Kit played Kazuya.
Did he really?
He played Kazuya
Mishima.
Mishima. And I played him at Invincible 6, fun fact. Like, I think
I did
another Shoryu, episode Shoryu, but
24 seconds.
And that's sort of like, Ken is a really interesting character in this meta because he runs over some characters. Like, you can see him kind of running over Sephiroth right here. And you can, like, Ken does really well into, like, a character like Cloud.
Right.
Or in some of the other sorties. And some of the other top tiers Ken does really well into. And then you run into Bencho on the Steve. You run into me on the Game & Watch. You run into just one wrong matchup, and now you're in losers. And, like, suddenly you're fighting a Luigi or a King Dedede that you might not be able to kill at.
Right, you know, we have funky characters. Maybe we're playing with Bayonetta somehow.
Yeah.
You know, Ken has to play the other top tiers. Like, you know, Wisconsin, a little brutal out here for the FGC players.
Good, they deserve it.
True.
I hated the FGC character, dude. I hate fighting them. I like watching them, but I hate fighting them.
I have a hot take.
Okay.
Of all 4 FGC characters in the bracket, I'd much rather play Kazuya than any of the other 3, just because there's like, I know what cheat is coming. Sometimes Ken has some funky stuff that's SDI out, this, SDI did this, you know, Ryu, oh my god, Ryu back there. fireballs annoying and no offense, Terry players.
Oh,
but,
full offense, Terry
full
players.
offense, Terry players. You know, they always have a handful of crayons in their diet before every bracket.
Oh, that was so
smash?
smart.
It's so raw.
That was like one of the smartest things I've seen Kid do. Honestly, that was so cool. All right. Good combo starter here, gets that heavy jab. Oh, gets the roll read too into the grab, but not gonna finding much. Ken,
We're back to neutral.
you know, Ken like was sort of marketed as Ryu, but has a grab game, and then like he came out, you know, kind of just bad Ryu.
He's kind of bad Ryu. He's a little. His options are a little more annoying. Not as you know. The game plan varies from player to player. You play a lot of the Ryus I think feel kind of the same, but when you're playing, you know.
When you're getting up tilt Shoryu, it doesn't matter.
Right, when you're getting up tilt Shoryu, or when you're playing, you know, when you're playing player Ken's like Kid, or you're playing Ken's like Fantastic, there's definitely a difference there. I've had the opportunity to play both of them or see them both play, you know.
Absolutely.
I have to go play.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go play a match too. So see you guys.